Good evening and welcome to Hungary Report, starting off public media and one's foreign language news hour. I'm Csenga Gabriella Iboya with today's news from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin. Let's begin. Parliament adopted the law on the protection against the coronavirus. The two-thirds majority of the proposal was voted by 137 votes to 53 with urgency. The legislation allows the government to take extraordinary measures to protect people's health, legal certainty and economic stability during the emergency. With the vote on the proposal, the regulations that have been adopted so far to combat the coronavirus will remain in force. There is a need to create a crisis management and economic recovery fund from items on the budget that can be deferred, said Viktor Orbán. In the morning, the Prime Minister talked with businessmen and leaders of the economic chambers. The head of government said at the Ministry of Innovation and Technology that there are now 3 tasks. This year's budget needs to be adjusted, while next year's budget to be created, and we need to create the largest economic stimulus package ever. Hungary is still in the phase of group infections. The chief medical officer talked about this in the briefing of the operational staff. Cecilia Müller emphasized that curfews are a burden for everyone. Even so, they find that people are following the rules, cooperate with authorities, and that is why the virus is not infecting at an explosive rate. More than 100 hospital commanders have begun to work in the country, the National Hospital Commander said at the operational staff briefing. Zsolt Halmosi emphasized that commanders cannot take positions or make decisions on medical matters. In the case of mass illnesses, however, lives will depend on the availability of the right amount of medical equipment, doctors and nurses. According to the president of the Hungarian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, domestic companies have made responsible decisions regarding the pandemic. Laszlo Parak said that based on their experience, businesses try to retain their workforce, but they are often forced to make redundancies. He said there is enormous uncertainty, so you have to be prepared for the situation to worsen. And according to the president of the Association of Hungarian Hotels and Restaurants, restoring tourism will be a long-term process. Tamás Feles told Kossuth Radio's Good Morning Hungary program that all hotels are currently closed and there is great uncertainty in the industry. The head of the organization expects business tourism to gain momentum before leisure, with workplace protection being the biggest challenge until the situation returns to normal. And that was Hungary Reports for tonight, where you can catch us every night after 11 o'clock news and online as always. Do stick around and watch our German, Russian and Chinese language news. Thank you for watching this lovely evening and please stay at home.